Yeah, usually.
Stupid Patchy. You can't play games, you're a cat.
Well, you can't be a co-host if you don't drink. That's just how it works. Oh, my buddy.
All right. Well,
obviously, when it comes to video game reviewing, we are the most cat-friendly show out there.
Absolutely.
And now we also have 70% more beard on this show.
I would say more than 70%.
I watched one of our old clips.
I was
like, "Oh my god!"
I know.
So
I found one where I had just shaved like 2 days before, and I was like, never again. My face is way too weird looking to not have half of it covered up.
So, with that said, welcome to another episode of Big and Stupid Game Reviews. Stupid Jay.
Big Mike.
And today,
we're going back a little ways because
not too far, but a game that should be reviewed.
Absolutely.
And should be played.
We've been away for a while.
Yeah.
We've played many games since then, so we're going to catch up on some. We're going to do one.
And maybe you missed it.
We're going to do one. We're going to do a little buffer in between, because last week we did a game that I absolutely hated. And if you didn't watch that episode, you're missing out. Go back a week and watch it. But today we're reviewing Sunset Overdrive. Do you remember when games used to be fun?
It's been a while, and yeah, this game was a while. This is the day one edition.
Yeah. This is a launch title for the Xbox One.
They don't make games like this anymore. Period. The last one was Jet Set Radio.
Jet Grind Radio. That's what
I know. It's such a weird title.
Well, it is Jet Set Radio. I guess that was the original thing. But when it came out on the Dreamcast, it was Jet Grind Radio, which is how I played it. So that's how I know it as. I was actually going to say that, because this reminds me of the new generation of Jet Grind Radio, which was one of my... Well, actually, that was my favorite game on the Dreamcast.
It's hard to describe the genre for this game. I want to say it's on rails, but it's not. I want to say it's open world, but it's not open world. Kind of.
It's open world. Yeah.
The best way I can describe it is this is video game anarchy.
It's a video game.
You just basically go out and go insane with insane things as an insane person with other insane people and do insane things.
Yes.
And have one of the most insane stories and insane boss fights and one of the most insane endings and awesome and insane boss fight at the end.
Yep.
This game is all about big. And every time you play and you're like, wow, that was something, they blow it up.
Yep.
They blow it up and blow it up. This might be one of the biggest boss fights I've seen in a game since God of War.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And the great thing about the boss fights is they're not...
Is it they ain't boring, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's not like a lot of big boss fights are like, this guy's big, he takes up the whole screen, so therefore his attacks are this and this.
Yeah.
And you just dodge those and just hit him until he dies. Not so. I'm glad you picked this picture. This is from my favorite boss fight in the game. You're rolling around on this roller coaster while you're fighting the roller coaster. It's insane.
Yeah.
The customization, I'm big on character customization.
As am I. Yeah.
This doesn't have a wonderful like face body thing. It's like you pick this face, you pick this body.
I like the look. It's very cartoony.
I love the way it looks. I'm just saying, don't get you can't go and make whatever you want. You're gonna have a guy or a girl, and they're gonna be skinny, muscular, or fat.
Yeah,
and that's fine. The hair, the makeup, the
clothes,
clothing,
the tattoos,
everything is just customizable, and you can change it. Just change it around. I was a guy playing this level, and then a girl playing this level, and then a fat guy playing this level, and a muscular girl playing this level. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You do what you're gonna do. The guns, like, I'm not a big fan of shooters.
Yeah.
But this thing is like, you're shooting records. And
do you consider this to be a shooter? Because again, it's hard to categorize.
I think I would categorize it as a shooter, but
because basically what you have to do is in the gameplay is you have to do tricks. Think of it as like you're a rollerblader, but you're not rollerblading.
Nope.
And you have to always make combos. And you got to keep your combos up. And you have to do it by sliding, grinding, going up and down buildings, wires up and down over bridges, cars,
keep moving,
bouncing.
keep moving.
You're always moving. And if you're on your feet, and you're going to treat it like a regular shooter, you're going to run around, you're dead.
You're going to die.
And if you don't die, you're not powerful. Because the combos and your chaining of your combos by, I forget what they call it, but basically you have to make your you can't just rail straight all the time.
Yeah.
And just keep going fast.
Yep.
You got to like jump around,
bounce,
and try different things.
Climb,
and when you
run.
make it style.
Yeah.
So when you get your style up, you become more powerful.
Yep.
So you're encouraged to always be insane.
Yeah.
I know I'm insane a lot in this, but this game is insane.
It's what it is. That's,
you know,
if I could do a one-word review, I could do a one-word review of this game, and it would be insane. This is a crazy game.
Yeah.
This is like the anti Mad Max from last week. I'm telling you, you better watch it. It's the anti Mad Max because you're not doing. It's an open world, but you have to keep going. It looks amazing because everything is colorful. Everything's fun.
Okay, well, let's
you have crazy bosses. They're mutants, like zombie type things, but they're made from an energy drink, so they're doing stuff. They're not slow walking zombies behind you. They're things
they'll
that
chase
can
you
jump.
too for a long time.
Yep.
You know. Okay. Well, let's do what's good. Okay. So controls.
Controls are great.
Good.
Yeah.
Characters.
Characters are fun. They're all fun. They're all different.
They're all great. I mean, the story is, it's nothing too insane. It's nothing too like. It's just a good motive.
It's a video game.
It's a good way to drive you forward.
It's a video game that tells you from the beginning that it's a video game.
Yeah.
So they're doing tropes. They're doing video game tropes. But it's not like, oh, we're doing this because they're like, we're doing this because it's a video game. Go do it.
Yeah.
You're in a video game.
Yeah. The way it looks.
The way it looks
The
amazing.
sounds are great. The music is fantastic.
The music's great.
I know you would like it because it's very punk themed.
The boss fights are great.
The unlockables are great. There's just if I would have to say anything bad, which I don't really, is the controls. When I first played it, I hated it.
Yeah, they're weird.
And here's the thing: you can't go into this with a mindset that you're gonna play this like every other shooter, which is what I did. I started the intro, I was like doing it, and it kind of like gives you a quick tutorial like how to get around. I'm like, all right, this is kind of cool. And then I got on the ground with my record gun, and I'm trying to shoot guys, and I'm not doing well. I'm like, this game sucks. I'm not having fun. And I put it away for a while. And then I'm like, well, I don't want to waste my money. I'm going to give it another chance. Then I replayed it, gave it a better chance, and when I got used to those buttons, which I thought were very strange, after you get used to it, those controls make absolutely perfect sense for the way that you have to traverse and shoot and fight all simultaneously. The controls make absolutely perfect sense. So what I'm saying is, if you go into it with a bad attitude like I had and you're not having fun, stick with it. It will pay off.
Yeah.
I didn't see this game being very popular. I don't really even know anyone else who played it. So it's kind of hard for me to compare it with other people. Even talk to anybody.
I think it got good reviews because it's just fun. If you haven't checked it out, like, you definitely need to. The only thing I had a problem with, and it wasn't even that big of a problem, is doing what are they called? Back at your home base when you have to defend while it's making the stuff. I was like,
basically, you gotta do a tower defense.
Yeah, it's a tower defense.
But it's
thing.
very, very lackluster.
Yeah, it's real easy. Like, after I did the first couple, I was like, oh, this is gonna get harder, and this is gonna suck. It really doesn't. Like, that's actually usually a killer for me because I like my games to step up the difficulty. But in that case, like, you have to do it. But you do it. They're fast. They're easy.
And then the guys are like yelling at you in the background.
Yeah, then you get new
stuff,
colors.
and it's pretty cool. The leveling up is really easy. The skill trees are fun.
Yeah,
it's all the different types of weapons. It's just fun. It's just a real fun game.
It's not a big challenge. If you're looking for a shooter, this isn't what you're looking for. If you're looking for a big challenge, this isn't what you're looking for. But if you're looking for something to just put in every once in a while and just play it and have fun, this is exactly what you're looking for.
And this is what I want for shooting games. I need something more outside the box.
Yep.
The last time I played a game outside the box like this was probably the Darkness games.
Yep.
You know, when it comes to outside the box. And the difference is, it's always go, 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 go.
Yep.
You're not stopping. Unless you're going to collect something, you're always go, 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 go.
And even when you're collecting stuff, a lot of it's hanging off wires, or so you jump and get it, or you hook down and get it.
Yep.
You just get it and keep going.
Yep. It's so fast paced, looks great, plays good, fun, good soundtrack, awesome boss battles, great characters.
Yeah, if you're looking for something just...
I don't know what else more you want from a video game,
if you're looking for something just different and fun, this is what you want. And at this point, I mean, this was a launch title for the 360, for the Xbox One, so you're not going to pay a lot for it. So,
and it was a One exclusive. So sorry, PlayStation.
Yeah, it's a One exclusive. So it was a while before I got to play it at all, and it was actually one of the reasons like I wanted an Xbox One, because I knew that this came out, and I was like, oh, it looks like Jet Grind Radio. I'll probably like this. And I did. I really, really did.
And it is like Jet Grind if you played it and took mushrooms and hit acid.
Yeah, it's the next logic.
Listen to punk music.
It feels like a spiritual successor to Jet Grind. It's actually better than the sequel to Jet Grind.
So I recommended. And there's no reason you should pay full price for this.
No.
It's been out a couple.
Yeah, it's been out
years.
Yeah, 2 years.
You should find it cheap. So
buy it.
Enjoy it.
Like us on Facebook. Like and subscribe
to this channel. My Lord.
Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Like us on Facebook. We're not on Twitter.
If there's a game you want us to review, and if you think it's something Mike's gonna hate, definitely give it to us.
Yeah.
We'll love to review it.
Yeah. But do that in the comments or on Facebook.
Yep.
But do it now, and we'll see you next week.